I'm gonna go put these wands away. Yeah, because I gotta save them for later.
Okay. That sounds like a plan!
Prepare to die. Yeah, maybe I'll... let me see my current weapon. Twin... Mizuchi. Thunder Dance! Equipment. No, I don't want to change Lucky Shoes. But it does put up my accuracy to max and bumps up my attack.
Just put it on.
I don't know.
You must tell enemies to prepare to die.
Just that whole nerf on my evasiveness kind of is getting on me.
You're getting hit anyway!
Yeah, but
You're the party's impromptu tank. I swear, you get hit more often than Black Rose does.
that's because I put myself in the fray. I'm the Leroy Jenkins.
Well, so does she, and she still doesn't get hit as often as you do.
Because she's got better evasiveness, I guess. Let's call Piros.
She also doesn't have threat. Oh no. It's time, isn't it?
It's time.
It's time for Mandark to join the party.
I was just about to say that.
Hark! He of fair eyes! Let us join in an adventure!
Stop hitting on us, Piros!
By the way, I was wrong. Piros, the voice of Piros, Darren Norris. He's not the voice of Crocker, of Mr. Crocker in the Fairly Odd Parents.
He's not the voice of the Very Good Parents!
No, but he is still the voice of Mr. Turner, and he's the voice of Cosmo.
I love Mr. Turner. I don't know why I waited so long to say that, but I'm having brain farts right now because like my ADD is going off horribly. This is one of the things that's kind of a difficult thing when Alex is at the helm, is that my ADD just goes off randomly.
Yeah.
And then he could actually ask me a question, and I'd be like, I just had a random thought. What if a beaver was talking to me right now? You know? I've had moments like that.
I wonder if they still make that shampoo that I like.
I do wonder if they make that shampoo I like.
Well, this one's not nearly as
Crap,
hot.
now Alex just reminded me I gotta go to Target to get the shampoo I like. Don't remind me of errands. I have enough on my plate.
Have you finished those errands?
No.
Hi. Cordyceps! I don't need any more grunty food. I got all the grunties now. We have the grunties.
And yet we're running on our own.
Yeah, you're right. What do we do? Well, because the march is so fun.
Oh yeah, that's right, because the grunty music would cancel it out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, you win this time, Piros theme. Next time, however, grunty music will prevail.
This is how you know, though, Piros is the author avatar here, because he gets his own special theme song on the fields. CyberConnect 2, it's a good company. I mentioned it on Geek
I will
News.
actually... Sorry, finish your thought, because I just had another ADD moment.
I was finishing. I did finish. I just said, yeah, CyberConnect 2, good company. I mentioned it on Geek News.
So... what on Geek News?
The company, CyberConnect 2, the developer of this.
Yes, you actually mentioned them.
Yeah.
You brought them up. Crap. There was another question that we got.
Ow. Ah, he's charmed. And I don't mean the TV series.
Oh, no, that's right. So, actually, we did get some questions after the Ratchet & Clank movie review.
Yeah.
If Ratchet & Clank, the game series, is ever going to make it into our list.
Maybe.
It's technically in there. Because it's been recommended a couple of times, and I think Andrea gave kind of a seal of approval that we should do it. We just gotta put it in there somehow. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it, but we'll find a way. But yeah, the Ratchet & Clank series is in there. We have lots of series, people, that that's why I say that the list for Drak and Shadow is going to be huge, because we have suggestions and lists and games that haven't even made the list yet. So we'll make it all work.
We will. We will.
But I did find it funny that as soon as the movie came out, and I also hinted at a PS4 review, that now it's like, are you guys going to take on Ratchet & Clank as a series? You guys are almost done with Jack. Why don't you just sub in Ratchet & Clank? Because we've got other things.
Yeah, we got lots of other things.
We got lots of other things, like a lot of other platforming-esque games that people want us to take on. In fact, you and Andrea already offered to take on Spyro, and Sly Cooper is one that Aldo has said we've had to play for 3 years now.
Wow.
3 years now. Well, he made the recommendation. He's like, "Have you guys played Sly yet?" No. You have to play
wrong
Sly.
one. Get used to the charm. You're gonna see it a lot in this game, where they charm the allies to kill you.
The other one is the Uncharted series. People want to know when we're gonna get to Uncharted. I don't know, people. It's on the list.
Eventually.
The sad part is that there's one game in there that we can't do in the Uncharted series. Because Golden Abyss is Vita, and I don't have cable. There are no cables to be able to play Vita on your TV.
Right.
So.
And we don't know how to capture Vita footage.
I don't think there's a way to capture Vita footage. It's probably like the 3DS at this point, because you can't homebrew 3DSs anymore. If you have a new 3DS, you can't do it. And actually, no, the service isn't even available anymore. I think they got shut down.
Oh, that's a bummer.
You can't even do that. Well, it had to have happened at some point. I mean, they were homebrewing 3DSs. So, again, my solution's better. Nintendo, just give us a freaking cable to be able to play it, so that we can give you that advertisement.
I mean, supposedly, that's what the NX is going to do, tie in, like, the handheld platform and the console. Don't facepalm at that. That's a...
No, I'm facepalming at the whole problem with the... We covered this on Geek News as the NX launch.
Yeah. Which is...
And I'm still pissed off that Nintendo is, at least for the moment, with their statement standing, they're ruling out E3, and that's the perfect time to do an advertisement for the NX.
Yeah, that is ridiculous, Nintendo. I don't know what you're thinking with that.
Because, I mean, we haven't said this as much, but, you know, the consensus amongst, like, the main news outlets is, like, Nintendo's always the one that does the worst as far as performance goes, and it's because they stick to their guns, they stick to their first parties and all that. And this would be the one time to be able to go out into a crowd and say, here's NX, here's what we're doing for it, here's the support that we have, and all that. And they basically said, no, screw that, we're going to do it later in the year.
It's just... Oh, Nintendo. We don't want you to go away.
We really don't.
I know you've been around for...
Especially me. Well, you too, but
yeah.
I mean, especially me, because those first-party games aren't going to other consoles. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Nintendo has already said this. So if it's the end of Zelda, it's the end of Zelda.
Yeah. The end of Mario, the end of Zelda, the end of Smash.
And I love the people that are all freaking out. It's like, oh my gosh, we have to wait longer for Zelda. That's what I've been saying for months now. If the NX is coming, you're waiting on Zelda. That's why it got delayed, is because somebody in Nintendo said, wait, why do we have this coming out for Wii U when we have a new console coming?
It's still coming for Wii U.
Actually, that's up to debate at this point now, too.
No.
Nintendo hasn't been clear on it.
They have. They said it.
They
have.
I know the statement you're talking about. They made another. Saying they don't even know if that's going to happen. So that's the issue, too. Now they're reconsidering that. And that's a bad idea, too. It should come out for both. That's why Twilight Princess, in my opinion, was as successful as it got, is because you could play it on GameCube or you could play it on Wii. And we all remember, there was a point where Wii's weren't available!
Yeah.
So, you need to be able to do that. The other thing, we actually did get a question on this, and for Aldo specifically, so I'll need to bring it up with him, is Amiibo functionality. Because I don't think that's been mentioned on NX. Like, the big rumor mill thing you found, I actually checked it, and I didn't see any Amiibo stuff on it.
Yeah, that is interesting.
So it's just like, our Amiibos just getting forgotten in the NX generation? Well, congratulations to people like Aldo who spend a lot of money on these Amiibo figurines. congratulations to me, I bought 2 of those. We're just effed at that point.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea. A lot of people are also speculating that E3 is going to be terrible because Sony doesn't really have anything to announce. They'll have to live with the fact that the Vita and PlayStation TV are hanging over their necks. I don't think that's the case. I think they've got something up their sleeve. I think they've got progress reports to be able to do for Shenmue 3 and for Last Guardian and stuff like that. And obviously they're gonna get the Final Fantasy 15 demo. That's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
There has been talk that we might see something from Naughty Dog after Uncharted, which some speculation is leading to Last of Us 2. I'm still mixed on that one. And of course, this is the one that's going to both excite and frustrate Alex. There has been talk about bringing PSO2 to US shores again.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Uh-huh. That's where it is now. That's where it is. Like, you would be excited for it if you had any kind of reliance that this was going to happen.
Hell, I would, even if you didn't like the original Phantasy Star Online when it came to GameCube and just you had an online-offline mode, I'd just as happily probably play it offline. I had fun with playing Phantasy Star Online offline. Ironic, I could give it the title. But no, I had fun with that on the GameCube, just playing it offline.
I did like one idea for Phantasy Star that one of our viewers, Drak Shadow viewers, brought up. I can't remember who off the top of my head. But you were talking like a while ago that you wanted the new remakes of the Phantasy Star games to come out. And they actually made the suggestion that they should just do new 3D remakes for, whatever console. And make them console-related games again.
Right.
I'm not against that, actually.
Yeah, I suppose it's interesting.
I'd love to see what you would do with the world of Phantasy Star
in 3D. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting, I guess. I wonder, that would make me wonder.
I don't think the ones on the PSP were 3D, were they? They were just souped up 2D.
Right.
So, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Like a 3D JRPG.
Not like I'm getting it. Virus Core L. Oh, now you want to give me all the virus cores I want. That's good, I need virus cores.
Of course, because you don't need them right now.
I'll need them in the future at least, so this at least will save me on some future farming for L cores. Not Sprite Ocarina. Oh, that was close. I wanted to do Fairies Orbs. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see the Phantasy Star Generation games come out, because I love the art style they did with those, the updated anime art style for that. And the game also seems made a little easier compared to the original Sega versions.
Yeah, but I also wouldn't.
I think it's
I wouldn't hate the idea of like doing 3D reimaginings.
Well, I wouldn't hate it, but I just feel like that's probably unlikely.
Just depends. I mean, we have Sega and Atlas working together now, so they might. Although they lost a European distributor at this point, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Oh, and this is even better. So I'm just looking at the news right now. Mighty Number 9 has a release date. I give it a month.
Give it a month.
And it'll go away.
And it'll change. What's the release date?
June 21st.
Pretty close around the bend.
I give it a month.
Yeah.
Literally 11th hour, they'll say, "Oh no, we need another 2 months." Because, well, I don't have the faith anymore for this. I'm so frustrated by concept and the fact they should have gotten this game out years ago, and they just haven't done it.
Yeah. It's like... Yeah, I don't know. I'm still different case, but I'm still waiting on Half Genie Hero. Shantae Half Genie Hero. Haven't really heard...
Wii U?
Just to come out, period. It hasn't come out at all.
I thought it was out already. I thought I saw it on the Wii U shop.
I don't think so. They have all the others.
Maybe.
But I haven't heard anything out of Way Forward on Half Genie Hero.
Which means they're probably working on it.
Yeah, they've been working on it for like 3 years now, and they've had a successful Kickstarter and everything. Darn it, I want more Shantae. It was such a good game. I had fun.
Go finish the other games. I guess that's the only answer I have for you.
I'm just not that inclined to go back to the DSi and to the Game Boy Color versions.
It's not possible?
No, it's possible. I'm just not that inclined to go back.
Oh, okay.
really
Let's
should
see,
stop
Half
data
Genie
trading.
Hero.
Virus Core J.
It immediately puts you to the Kickstarter.
Yep. So it's not out yet. Alright, I better just take you out. Alright, son of a bitch.
Uh-oh. So they did actually have an update, April 7th. Oh, my birthday. They had an update then. It's called Transformation Update. So let's see. Good day, loyal backer. You might.
April 7th of this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Half Genie Hero is in production 24 hours a day, literally round the clock. It's awesome and exhausting at the same time. Let's see. Is this normal? Yes, this is often what the end of a major development effort looks like, and we're no strangers to it. The major risks have been conquered, the fun is firmly in place, and all that remains is to bring each piece of the game to its final version, which takes nothing less than a ton of muscle.
I understand.
Where that puts us today, we should be content complete in about 2 months, with another month of testing after that. After it, also expect 3 weeks in there for translations and ratings too, which can only happen once we're done making content. These things can overlap, but it doesn't always work. So basically, you're looking at like, so
Another 6 months.
2 months of development, making sure everything is good. I would actually say you're probably in there for another 4 or 5. So it's getting there. Belly Dancing Hero Whipping HD Adventure from Way Forward, makers of DuckTales Remastered, Adventure Time, and Contra 4. They made Contra 4 for 3DS? I didn't even know that. Way Forward is becoming a bigger studio than I thought they were.
They made a Thor game for DS.
They made a Thor game?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
Yeah, a lot of Way Forward stuff is mostly licensed properties. Occasionally they get to work on their own thing, like Shantae.
Yeah. Well, Shantae wasn't originally their property, was it?
No, it was.
Okay.
It always has been.
So the Game Boy Color game was them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. Shows how much I know. No damage! I'm not seeing elemental hit, people.
Because I'm not using magic.
This is going to be the one dot hack LP that just doesn't have elemental hit in it anymore.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for elemental hit.
I'll have to find something that I can say in the Dusty Roads with.
Dusty Roads.
Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes. If you don't know who Dusty Rhodes is, Alex, he is the American dream. He's been working as a plumber like his daddy was, and then he came into wrestling, and he enjoyed that even more. Dusty Rhodes
skills.
is the...
Everybody's skills. I hate these godforsaken things.
This is where Alex can find relation to wrestling. Dusty Rhodes was the creator of one of the worst characters ever, called the Shockmaster.
God damn it! I hate the fucking charm effect.
And the reason that you should like the Shockmaster, Alex,
do you
is
seriously
because they
not
took a
have anything?
Stormtrooper helmet, dipped it in Elmer's glitter glue, and put it onto his head, and that was a wrestler named the Shockmaster.
By the way, there was an elemental hit.
Elemental hit! There you go.
Elk, stay alive.
Yeah, dude, that actually happened. Like, in order to create a new wrestling character, he had to be masked, so they took a Stormtrooper helmet and basically covered it in glitter glue. Or in glitter. So it's this glittered up Stormtrooper helmet, and that's the Shockmaster.
Wow.
It's just unfortunate because his entrance was destroyed. Like, he was supposed to come through a wall, and as a prank, one of the executives actually put in like a beam right below so that the guy would trip on it as soon as he walked through the wall.
Right.
Helmet came right off. It was silly as all hell, and therefore the Shockmaster was not stolen. But I will always remember that moment because it literally was a stormtrooper helmet in like that 5th grade glitter that we all had to mess around with.
Glitter!
Because glitter.
Yeah, note to the new Power Rangers movie, please do not give the Power Rangers glitter.
Oh yes, for the battle, for the what was it, the metallic armor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which was just glitter!
Glitter! Although there's still the debate going on about Rita Repulsa's costume. And
Yeah.
whether or not it's actually accurate.
Well, obviously it's not accurate, because it's not exactly going to be like the original
Well, the backup
Sentai.
costume is, because it actually has the crown and the hair.
Oh, I
but-
really don't want him to go with that.
But that's it. Like, the other thing is the outfit we showed, which was all green and gold. And
Yeah. Go Green Ranger. I don't know why suddenly wanted to sing that, but I did.
I was actually gonna say, "Go green costume designer, go!"
Actually, I'm hoping we're gonna start seeing the Power Rangers in costume soon enough. Oh,
Actually, I don't think we will until trailers. I really don't. That's gonna be the big reveal. Because I think literally Saban's gonna look at that and go, well, people already know what they're gonna look like.
We don't, because this is a movie interpretation.
Well, but they've already said there will be similarities.
Yeah.
But in the Mighty Morphin era. As long as it's not armor, then I'm fine.
Why do you hate the armor? The armor looked cool.
You mean the movie armor?
Yeah, the movie armor looked awesome.
I have a problem with it just because it doesn't hold up over time. It looks very plasticky. I'm not saying it didn't look good back in the day. It did. But when you watch that movie now, it's just like, how on earth did they move in those things? That night, I still laughed the whole idea that they actually wanted to have the visors out of the helmet.
Oh yeah.
So you could see who they were.
That was really lame. I'm glad they abandoned that idea.
Like, seriously, do not do your homework, director. They're superheroes. They have secret identities. But I have a feeling we won't even get that costume announcement until way close to, like, release. And it'll be like a trailer that does it. Because they don't have to actually show that.
Yeah, but they showed us Rita, so explain that one.
They showed us Rita because people actually want to know what she's going to look like. Are they going to hold true to the legacy character, or are they going to do something new?
Well, I expect them to do something new. It's a movie. I don't expect
I
them
would
to...
actually dare say, like, I'm still 50-50 on the costume, because it just doesn't feel very sorceress to me.
That's because you're going with the cliche idea of the sorceress.
There's nothing wrong with the cliched idea of the sorceress.
Well,
It works. This is supposed to be technology versus fantasy. It's supposed to be that way.
That's just... yeah, well, that's if you really want to interpret the story like that.
I do! That's what I enjoyed about it.
It's just... I mean, it's Power Rangers. I don't think they were going for that.
I think they were going for exactly that. I think they were going for sillier than that, Alex. Especially considering as much of the Sentai as I've actually seen. I really do think Sentai is not only just a serious show, it's also just a silly show in Japan.
It's kind of more serious in tone.
I will tell you this, though, for the Ranger
Stealth
costumes.
blades.
Please don't go down the Power/Rangers route. Just don't.
Right.
That looked tacky. I'm sorry, but the whole Zack moment where he came out in, like, motocross armor and all, that just looks tacky.
It looked so ridiculous.
It's tacky as hell. Uh-oh. Who's this supposed to be?
That's the corrupt player that sold me, my friend, an expensive item.
Aha.
Oh, you're that guy from the other day! The amount you gave me for the healing potion was off by a figure.
Hey, this is...
It's change!
Thank you, J.J. Abrams.
Thank you, yes. JJ.
amazing.
The monster here is pretty strong. A lot of people run out of items, so I do business here. I stock up while I'm playing, so I sell them cheaper than the item shops. Isn't that cool?
Was it my friend's mistake? I'll thank you on his behalf. Thank you.
Just say it was you.
Friend, I believe it was you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Our designs were similar because, you know, we are friends.
Aha, right, Mandar.
I must correct the misunderstanding and return him his money. Well, so long, all.
Aha.
Ha 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 ha!
Ahaha!